Okay. Okay, right. So yeah, C
Okay,
pentatonic.
so C major pentatonic, right?
Right.
So when you're in this area, your major pentatonic, one reason why this works here when you're playing this is because we're playing the hat shape there,
Right.
right?
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
you go to this A minor or the G shape, or what I call the Allman Brothers shape.
Yep.
Then the
Yep.
next shape would be your what would be a lot of people would refer to as the first position shape, right?
Right. Yep.
So
Yep.
so far we have the shape that's based on this, which is the hat pattern. And you know what I mean by that.
Yep.
And then we're in the G shape, which some people might think as the A minor pentatonic shape, but where C is our root, right?
Yep. Yep.
Then we're at the what some people would refer to as the E shape,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And that's your C chord there, right?
Yep.
So it's this. So I'm
Nice.
starting with my second middle finger.
Right. Right.
Right. Keep going in that pattern.
Uh, ah.
Right.
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 Okay.
And you were playing up in this part.
Yeah,
Right.
I landed right in that. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. After the bend.
Okay, so then the next pattern is this one that's got these three strings in a row that and it's got this weird kind of shift in it.
Right. So to start on the C though, but you don't always. So you just.
Then you go down. Right.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I've lost a lot of these. Yeah, I need to go
So
over these.
this is a good time to review it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got and this is where I do the so
Right.
it's and then I shift.
Right. I did that kind of
And
weird, but you're starting here, right?
right. Well, you could, but
Right.
of course, you want to be aware of where the roots are.
Right.
Would be here and here, 13th fret. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing that's a good to review. I actually never really paid much attention to that originally when learning these.
Yeah. So then we have this shape, which I think of as this minor scale shape. But anyway, or
Right.
we can think of it as the Bob Weir chord shape.
Totally. Yep.
Yeah. So one thing I would do probably is first of all I would just so I'm so and you can hear that I guess right.
Yep. Sounds good.
So whoops. So
Very cool.
I
Yeah.
was just playing those pentatonic scales. Now
Right.
that rhythm for me is not one that I'm going to just totally rock out on
Right. Right.
because
Yeah.
it kind of demands a certain melody.
Right. Right.
The one thing you could do is listen to it a little bit and just try to get a melody in your head.
Yes, that's what I was doing actually. Yeah, right.
And if you can sing it, that's a good way to.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like yeah. Dude, unfortunately, you probably can't hear it, but I was actually playing exactly what you were
Yeah.
singing for a second there. Okay, now there's
And to actually sing it is a good way.
as you play. No, for me to
Well,
sing,
even before you
absolutely.
play,
Right,
just
right,
you know.
right. Yeah, I think that's the key. I try to jump into playing a little too quickly. To just yeah, sit there and hum it would
So
be yeah.
so another.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
well, the one thing about that song is it's pretty much the exact rhythm of "Farmhouse," by Fish. You know that song?
I don't.
Okay, yeah. Well, there's this solo he does in it. It's pretty simple. It's nothing fancy. I should try to go back and listen to it because I feel like that's what I'm trying to mimic here. So in a way, I have the melody in my head and I am trying to match it, but I didn't come up with it,
Uh huh.
by singing.
So
But yeah,
so sometimes if I'm not able to come up with a melody, I really am digging on the guitar. Then I'll
yeah,
put the guitar down
right, and
and
just
just try to sing it, and then
right,
try to maybe record it and then copy it.
right. Yep,
Did you say
totally.
it's called Farmhouse?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is it's got some cool licks in here. It's just a song that's kind of
It's by
embedded.
Fish.
Fish, right? Yeah. Um, I kind
Let's
of
see
listened to
here.
this a lot when I first started playing guitar. So
Let me just listen a little bit. Sorry, we
yeah.
gotta get past the Hershey's ad.
Oh, good. The little intro lick is cool.
Oh, okay.
Here they are, yeah.
Is there a solo in it? I'm guessing there is.
Yeah, there is
Since it's Fish,
probably
there's gotta
halfway.
be a solo.
Yeah, there's. This is like a short Fish song. Yeah, this is it. See, that I stole that.
Uh huh.
That little hammer on the F totally is something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this
he's
is
got,
where it. Yeah, it totally
okay,
came
so
from.
he's got a little distortion going on
Yeah,
there.
he's got a cool effect.
Yeah, there you go.
That I stole that, and then he goes way up. Yeah,
So one thing he's doing there,
yeah,
he's not staying in just the pentatonic scale there.
right. That's exactly. I like that effect. I don't know if it's because I like this song, but I was inclined to do that too. So he hammers. I feel like it's only when he's on the F chord though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's different points, but it's in the
So
scale, so it works. But it's not in the pentatonic.
yeah, the F isn't.
Right.
So most of that is pentatonic, like
Right.
you said, except for the F. But
Right.
let's talk for if I were to play just like a major scale, just the diatonic scale, 7-note scale. You've got
Yep.
like there, I just did the major scale.
Yes. Right. That's cool.
That was all just strictly
Right.
major
Like,
diatonic.
right.
So one thing I was doing there also,
Yep.
and this is something that I actually used to work on. I haven't for a while, but usually when we do bends, we think in terms of bending in a blues scale.
Right.
Or in a country scale where we're bending the 2 up to the 3.
Right.
Do you know what I mean by that?
The
second note of the scale.
Right. Yeah.
That
Sure.
bend up to the
Up to
third.
third. Yep. Definitely.
That's a real common bend for country sort of stuff.
Right.
But one thing that one can do is, so if we have this scale, 1, 2, 3, there's a half step between 3 and 4. So then there's a half step between 7 and 8. So I could bend that 3 up to the 4.
Oh. Okay.
So instead of playing the 4, I went. There was a little sharp. And I can bend the 7 up to the 8. So there I bent up to the 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Right. Okay.
So I bent to the 4 from the 3.
Right.
There I went 7 up to 8. Anyway, that may or may not be handy in this song, but that's something that.
Right.
So you
That's
can
cool. No, I hadn't been doing
yeah.
that. I was just hammering. I'll try the bend. That's
which
cool.
is what he was doing.
Okay. That's yeah. But no, I like both ways. Totally.
So there I'm doing strictly major scale, not major pentatonic.
Right.
However, 6 of the 7 notes, or let's see, excuse me, 5 of the 7 notes are pentatonic. 5 of the 7 notes in a major scale. So
sure, yeah, we're just bending into the other 2.
So sometimes it's hard to say, am I in the pentatonic scale or am I in the diatonic scale?
Right. I like practicing the half bends. There's a different touch to them.
So yeah, so you could definitely think in terms of so there was actually an example of where I played the note G.
Yep.
When you're on the F chord, when that's, and it
Okay.
didn't work so well, so I tried to hurry and get down to that F.
Right. Yep. It becomes a passing tone.
So that was me not paying attention to the chord progression.
Right.
So one thing, if you end on that C, like you said, you were concentrating on ending on the C.
Yes.
So the C is actually part of the C chord.
Right.
It's part of the F chord,
Sure.
and it's part of the A minor chord. So the only place you wouldn't want to be on that C is when you're on the G chord.
Right. So.
And you're likely not to anyway, because that G just kind of blows by anyway.
Right. Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
it's 1 out of the 4. Right.
Right.
That's interesting. You know, I feel like when I was really like enjoying just this simple riff, right? And I feel
Yeah.
like I was gravitating towards hitting that, staying on the G and avoiding the C right when the G was there. I mean, I felt like it was throwing my rhythm off a little bit because I was being pulled into something that I wasn't ready for. It's hard to explain. But anyway, that was fun, dude.
Well,
Thank you.
yeah. So another thing to
Yeah.
think about possibly doing with this type of a progression is playing it more chordally.
Okay.
Not necessarily playing the whole chord, but doing like sixths or thirds. Say, for example, here's the C, and then I could go to a G,
Right.
and then A minor, F.
Right.
So I went
Totally.
C, G, and then I did A minor to this F,
Right.
and then we have A minor. Then we have A minor.
Yep. Nice. Right.
Any number of those things.
Right. Totally. Just arpeggio those different positions of the chords. Yeah.
Right. So you could do your here's your A or your C chord,
Yep.
your G chord, and then instead of doing the A minor chord, I might do a lick. So I might have,
Right.
and then end on the F,
Right.
and then go to a C maybe. There's my G, and then we want a quick A minor.
Right.
I'm out of tune, but anyway.
That is great. Yeah, going in and out like that. I don't practice that enough, so that's really cool. I'm either all solo or chords, you know?
Yeah, and one thing that'll help you to do is to start to logically think look at the fretboard. You know?
Right. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll keep this rolling right now while it's fresh. Thanks, man.
Nice.
All right, see you next week.
See you next week.
Take care.